There's two main car parks to get to Carn Valley Reservoir. There's one at the bottom and there's one at the top. The top one's called Totholes Car Park. The main one leads you straight to the weir, which I'm walking to just now, and if I turn around you should be able to see it. And you can see it there. And I'm going to go and have a little look around and see what it looks like. So after about 100 steps to get up to the top, of the weir, I'm up here now. So this is the Carn Valley Reservoir. And it's probably, I think it's one of the largest in Scotland. I read, I'm sure, 115,000 homes get their water supplied by this reservoir. And you can see stunning views in the background. Can't quite see where I'm going to pitch up for the night from here. I think it's round the corner, so that's not possible to see from here. But the good thing is, not many midges. I haven't seen any yet. I can see a few floating around, but no swarms, thankfully. Well, the weather report was right. Passing showers. It's just started raining. I've managed to get myself to Totholes Car Park, the north end of the reservoir, and it's closed. Probably said that on Google. I didn't realise. So I've had to park on the side of the road. I'm sure it'll be fine. But now I have to decide, is it a passing shower? Do I wait before I get out of this car? Or do I just go? Well, that was handy. The rain turned off just as I got all my stuff out of the car. So, it's not the easiest to get in here actually, with a big barrier on the entrance of Totholes Car Park, which again is closed. And again, it does say it on Google. So, that was my mistake. Anyway, let's get to our camping site. So you might have seen back there, nailed to a tree, a big no camping sign. I'm a bit confused. I didn't actually check if there's any special bylaws in place against the Right to Roam Act of Scotland. But I don't think there are. I don't think many places have got that. So hopefully it just meant that area. I know where I've planned to pitch, so let's see how it goes. Oh, very unwelcoming. Yeah, I think my original pitch location's out. I was going to camp right on the side of the reservoir. And I'm not doing that anymore. There's too many dodgy signs. Very unwelcome. This is Scotland, goddammit. Ooh, crossroads. Now, I was going to pitch in an area, this is down from the left hand side, and a backup was on a pitch way at the end of the right hand side. If I go to the right, I'll get sunset. If I go to the left, I'll get sunrise. Choices, choices. Let me that thinks from the Totholes Car Park to where I am now is the restricted area, because these signs are pointing the way I came, and they say, you know, don't go any further, stop here, danger, forestry work. So I'm hoping that's happening over there. The rest of this, I'm good to go. So I'm going to go to where my original camp was planned. Yeah, sign saying main car park there, which yeah is exactly what I'd planned. I think I've walked through an area I'm not supposed to walk through. That's a shame because I have to go back that way tomorrow. But anyway, let's follow the road to where I want to go. Well, I found an area and it's got a decent view. So I think I've done a good idea here. I've put the inner inside this dry bag, so no matter how wet the outer gets, when I pack it away, put it in the dry bag first from within here, my inner will always stay dry. I'll never have to sort it out again. So that's really good. So what I've got to do now is set it up. So there's a dry bag. And I need to quickly set this up. So give me a second. So there's this long grass just everywhere, but I think I've done well enough with what I've got. I don't need to do all the guidelines, I don't think. I've got quite a bit of shelter here, and to be honest, we don't have that much wind forecast anyway, so we'll be all good. So I'll pop you back in here and I'll show you what we have. Now, I'm sure a lot of you know this tent. It has been reviewed to death online. It's the Durston X Mid 1 solid version. I'm not going to do any kind of reviews of this tent on this video. I might do one, I might do a review of it. It's got pros, it's got cons. The pros outweigh the cons by miles actually, but it does have a few cons. I want to talk about the sleeping bag that I've got. I'm going to do that in a separate video as well. I'll link that in the description. But that's me all set up. I'm now in my space for the day and night, and I'm looking forward to the rest of it. So I'm also using this pure clear water filter. It's a 1 litre squidgy bag water filter. Now if I show you, that's all from the reservoir. Flow rate on it's really good. And this filters more than your Catadine B3 or your Platypus Life Straws. This is a seriously good water filter. I could not recommend Pure Clear anymore. So I went to the reservoir, I got myself a litre in here. I've got a 2 litre carrier bag, I also filled up, and I've got my Nalgene bottle, which is also, well, it's just over a litre actually. So I've managed to get camped up, have 4 litres of water for tonight, and I didn't carry any of it here. So I didn't need to have 4 litres of water in my backpack, breaking my back as I was walking in. Such a good idea, love it. So tonight I'm going to be making myself up some adventure food. I've got chicken curry. I've also got some soup, which I'm actually going to make myself just now. I've brought a couple of stoves because I want to test a few stoves, see how they fit me. One is the X-Boil system. I've got a little 1-2 pot system using the Torx titanium pots. And another one is the Soto Windmaster. I feel safer using the Soto Windmaster than I do alcohol in my tent. I just do. But the X-Boil is one of those spill free, or what do they call it? You just can't, they can't spill because it's absorbed by the fiberglass that's inside them. So yeah, I'll show you that later. Other than that, yeah, I'm going to get my soup on the go and get some croutons in there as well. That's me in the shelter for a little bit. The rain's coming off and on, and wind's picking up a little bit here and there. And to be honest, I'm hungry, so I figured I'd just come in, get myself settled, and get my dinner on the go. Tonight, on the menu, adventure food chicken curry. I've never tried adventure food before, so I thought I'd give it a go. And I like chicken curry, so why not? I'm going to stick to the Soto Windmaster stove. I've got it set up. And the X-Boil is really here just as a backup anyway. I'm much more confident using the Soto Windmaster. It's a lot easier than having to faff around with the X-Boil system, to be fair. Yeah, so I'm going to get my dinner and I will keep you updated through the night as to what's going to happen. Bloody hell, there's loads. Right then, let's dig into this. There was absolutely loads in the bag. So yeah, looks good. Smells lovely. Oh yeah, yep. Recommend that, that's nice. That is really nice. Okay, bon appetit. So I fell asleep after I had my dinner. I must have got the full belly sleeps. There was a lot of food. So I woke up about an hour later, and by that point I was just done, absolutely knackered. So I just jumped straight into bed and I had a great sleep. I really slept straight through. It rained throughout the night, but it wasn't a bother. I don't mind that at all. I'm a heavy sleeper, so I'll sleep through anything. So yeah, morning. So I fell asleep. I had that chicken curry last night, and it was a lot of food, so I guess I got the full belly sleeps, and I just drifted off. Woke up about an hour later, and I was just done in, so I thought, well, that's me, I'm going to bed. So, morning. It's a nice morning, lovely and sunny, blue sky, and I slept great. I did rain. I did get woken up once, I think, by some heavy rain, but generally slept right through, and I got a great sleep. So, whew, time for a coffee. So I must say, it's a lovely area, to be honest. And it was nice going to sleep with the slight sounds of lapping water by the reservoir, which you might be able to hear in the background just now. And surprisingly, not many midges. It's been fine. I'm sitting right by the water, I'll show you, right by the water here. And absolutely great. Not that many. There's a few, but nothing like what you would expect. So, yeah, what a lovely morning. Right, that's me nearly packed away. I've just got the tent to get rid of. Well, quick word on the tent. I've got to say, it did really well last night. I mean, okay, we didn't have a massive amount of rain and a massive gale force winds, but what it did have, it was not bothered with at all. And I didn't even really guy it out. I had 2 extra pegs stuck in there to handle some of the wind on the sides, but that was it. This thing's got 12 guy out points. If I stuck 12 guy out points on that, I don't think it's going anywhere, to be honest. So yeah, I'm really happy with the tent. So I'm going to get it down, get all packed up and get everything to go. Leave no trace, always remember. And I've got to go back through that area that I probably wasn't allowed to walk through to get back to my car. So hopefully it's early enough in the morning that there's nobody around and I can get home. And there we go, leave no trace. So I think everything's all in good order here and we are ready to go. And I've got to climb up a bit through this greenery here. So that'll be fun. Well, I needed that. I needed a good camp. I've left it for too long. I'm so happy to be back out again. My review of the Carn Valley Reservoir Forest Park area it's fine. I think where I camped is okay, but I do think that there's a bit of a problem going through the Tottles car park. If somebody came along, they might be a bit official. Coming back to the car, I walked past lots of hikers who were coming through. who look like they do it all the time. So I'm pretty sure it's fine. I do think you get in a bit of trouble if you camped in that area at the beginning of the forest from Tottle's car park. After it, absolutely fine. Anywhere you want. So overall, yeah, really good. Tent held up brilliantly. My new sleeping bag was awesome. So I've got the Thermarest Questar 20F. Great sleeping bag. Overall, brilliant journey. Very happy with it. And looking forward to getting home, getting a shower, and getting on the rest of my day. So thanks very much for watching. If you liked it, subscribe, like it, whatever. You know all the stuff. Happy if you do, happy if you don't. I just like doing these videos because they're good fun to do. Gives me something to do in my camp, keeps my brain occupied at the same time. So hope you enjoyed it.